Hey Dawn of Titans community, this is GamingJAEGER here, bringing you a fresh look at Dawn of Titans and hopefully catching the eye of some of you soon-to-be Dawn of Titans players. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you 5 reasons you should be playing Dawn of Titans if you're not already, and maybe just a nice refresh if you are playing, 5 reasons to continue playing Dawn of Titans when looking at what games currently exist on the mobile market. Now, I do want to go ahead and just let you all know I have not in any way, shape, or form been asked, solicited, reimbursed, sponsored by Dawn of Titans, Natural Motion, or Zynga. I'm doing this just because I think it's nice to be reminded of why do we play the games that we do, and for anyone looking for a new game, why Dawn of Titans should be it. So stay tuned, guys, as I give you a little perspective of what are the 5 best things that Dawn of Titans brings to the mobile market. Reason number 1, and probably the most prominent of the game, the graphics. You simply cannot deny that Dawn of Titans is possibly one of, if not the best looking mobile game that is out. It is realistic, which is personally what catches my attention from the get-go. It's actually the number 1 reason why I downloaded the game at the beginning a year ago for global launch, is it looked amazing. It looks console quality, and I want to play something that appeals to me every day. So the graphics you'll see not only impact just reason number 1, but they will continue to impact several of the other reasons as we look through it. But taking a look around the castle in which you enter every single day, the attention to detail is absolutely amazing, almost mind-blowing when you see just the little details that happen throughout, from all of the waterfalls, the rivers flowing, the trees and bushes that are blowing and swaying, the buildings. I mean, look at the little construction cranes that are going on when you're upgrading any buildings within your castle. The people that are wandering in and out of these buildings. Even as you increase your reserves of resources, you're looking at gold that piles up, food that piles up, the detail of the flags on the buildings, again, the roads and the people that wander them. It's absolutely incredible. Look at these 4 buildings of these troops, looking at the waterfalls all over the palaces and the troops actually moving in and out of them, wandering around. And as you upgrade each of these buildings, the detail only becomes that much more phenomenal. You're looking at moving parts and pieces all throughout the castle, buildings that actually have reasons to move, like windmills and gold mines, as you saw earlier. You're seeing the construction again. Here it is up close, happening as you upgrade. It's not just, oh, poof, and here it is. You know, you have this breeze that moves the windmills and the trees. You're looking at troops that are training in your barracks, always moving around. Fountains at buildings that are constantly in motion. It is absolutely amazing what Dawn of Titans has done for the mobile platform, and I think it's incredible. Reason number 1 is play a game that honestly looks great when you're playing it. Something that isn't boring to your eye and maybe dulls out. You know, the castle itself progresses every level you upgrade, and the detail that goes into that, the expansion of which it has, is absolutely amazing. Not to mention that this all changes every time that we see special events, so you're not always looking at the same castle. That over time, events will impact how this land itself appears. One of the biggest impacts we see to it is during ice events and these cold Elethan events, where we actually see your castle covered in snow. Or sometimes we see unique, I've noticed in the back there, the ice sculptures that appear during these events, that there's little details that the developers of Dawn of Titans do not let get past when it comes to the graphics. Looking at Unak, this is a type of class of Titan that you see, again, detail-driven around them during these design changes, where your map also goes to a more barren kind of desert look. The Mossman Titans and their events get these unique trees, and human Titans with this iron forging statue that appears here also is absolutely amazing. Not to mention that the game itself is actually a graphic award-winning game. It won the 13th Annual International Mobile Gaming Awards IMGA Global Winner for the Game Artist of 2016 in Best Technical Achievement. They make it look kick-ass. So let's bring it to reason number 2, gameplay. Now, gameplay kind of covers a few different things for what you're looking for. Ultimately, when looking at gameplay, it's the options for how you yourself, the player, want to play. There's many different facets in which you can go into it and choose what is your own preferred play style. You know, looking at not only just the battle aspect, which we'll kind of put up here, but how do you yourself want to actually engage in the game? Are you going to be a daily player? Are you going to get in here and do these battles for resources, for VP every single day? Does that make you more of that competitive player? Someone who wants to rise to the top, really wants to work your way to be recognized on leaderboards. With various events that go on, are you going to be an event game player where maybe you're only concerned about being on the leaderboard for specific events? And by the way, there are events happening almost weekly. So when you're looking at gameplay, it's not going to be boring. You're going to have plenty of elements to get engaged with every single week to keep your gameplay going. Dawn of Titans is a game that does not have an end game result going for it. There's constant progression happening, whether it be in your own individual level, your team progression, or event progression. Maybe you're more of a casual player. Are you someone who wants to come in and maybe do a little bit of farming for resources, working on growing your own castle level, but not necessarily interested in doing heavy competition? Perfect. There's definitely opportunities for that. You also could be a blend of those types. You could be a casual player who prefers to get competitive during events. You can be a competitive player who maybe gets a little more casual when it comes to, collecting resources. So there's definitely a blend in which you yourself can get involved with. The other aspect of gameplay you've got to look at is how you yourself choose to battle. Do you like using certain different types of titans or certain different types of troops? But we will look more at that when it comes to strategy. But let's also bring the graphics into it. Look at how amazing this actually looks on the battlefield. The detail in which you still see to this titan. And notice this one because we'll get a much closer look at Sagunga there. So the attention to detail that goes into your individual gameplay is outstanding. But let's also talk about other ways in which you can get involved with the game when it comes to the cost of the game. Dawn of Titans is a free game to download, and you certainly can be a free-to-play player throughout it. I myself have been free-to-play throughout my entire year of playing this game because they give plenty to the player. Recently, Dawn of Titans has rolled out brand new daily rewards. So over the past couple months, now you actually get the opportunity to log in and get free relics, troops, spells, gold, gems, all the way up to some pretty decent stuff, all right? Looking at free tokens, 3-star relics, 3-star titans. By the way, 4-star titans are the highest it gets, and 5-star relics are the highest it gets. So there's plenty out there for free-to-play players. Not to mention you can do things like play the campaign game mode and earn yourself more relics, titans, tokens, etc. You can even play what exists known as the Adventures Guild to unlock additional titans. But maybe you're more of a spender. You can also choose to get involved in the various events that go on. And if you want to see some of the events, I roll out event videos every time there is one, so you can check out my channel for more of that. But maybe you want to be a spender who likes to actually spend and compete at different levels. They have different leagues for different players. Start all the way down to the proving ground and work your way through bronze. Then you work your way up to gold, through silver, and up to gold. Apologize for that. Then you go into platinum. After platinum, you go into elite. After elite, you go into champion. After champion, you go to masters. After masters, legends. And legends is where the competition is. So if you want to be a spender who likes to be the absolute pinnacle player and team out there, check out Legends League. You want to be something a little more casual? Live in any of the leagues below there. And that brings us to our third reason why you should be playing Dawn of Titans. It's the strategy. There are so many different ways you yourself can strategically position yourself to be a winner in Dawn of Titans. And it defines what it is that you want to actually get out of Dawn of Titans. But let's talk about the actual gameplay itself. With strategy, there are different ways that you can play depending on how you like to win on the battlefield. Are you more of a Titan plus troops? So when you go in, you're going to bring in specific Titans that are going to be there to help support the troops, bringing with the proper spells and attacking enemies that you know yourself can conquer. So check out some just quick gameplay on this one here, where I've combined Rangers with Panthers because they are the perfect match, especially these Mossmen or Poison troops and Titans, that they work harmoniously on the battlefield, allowing me to come to a quick victory. Or you can maybe also look at opportunities to go to a Titan only. And you'll see an opportunity here where I put the main focus on the Titan doing the battle and only bring in just a couple of troops because every battle does require at least 3 troops. So here, logo now, the Ranger is going to do the majority of the battle because maybe you like that kind of what we call soloing in Dawn of Titans. Your other option is to do more of a troop focus with Titans, where you bring in a Titan who actually might just sit more in the background and your troops are doing the majority of the battle because you like having that more of an army attack to it. Either way, you get to choose the way you want to fight, the type of fight that you also can go into based off of the troops and Titans that you like. Here again, you could see the example of a Ranger, but you also have options for things like melee, where you can use Berserker Titans, you can use Champion Titans, you can go in and just smash troops. You could go in there and actually blitz them with different Titans. So the way in which you like to go about attacking, are you more of this distance attacker? Are you this army attacker with troops? Or do you like going in and actually just smashing things about with your Titan and seeing the enemy troops fly all over the place? There are definitely different options for you to go about playing and using your strategy. And with it, then you also have to look at the enemies in which you approach. What is going to be your perfect blend of Titan troops relics? You also have to strategize about how you perfectly marry your Titan with various relics to ultimately lead yourself to victory in the end. So let's look at item number 4 here, the collecting aspect to Dawn of Titans, which I myself am a personal fan of, is your ability to create a collection of unique, rare, common, beautifully designed Titans as you progress your way through Dawn of Titans. You start out working your way through 1 stars, which are very common Titans, all the way up into 2 stars, which also are pretty common, 3 stars, which become slightly more rare, and 4-star Titans, which are the rarest. Here I'll walk you through just a couple of Titans to show you an example of the collecting aspect. And yet again, you're going to point out, back to reason number 1, the graphics. The detail on which goes into your screen design and these Titans. I mean, just absolutely check them out. They're quite incredible to see, and some of these Titans are literally put together in a week. Check out Jotun in a little bit, and you'll see that he was actually put together in just 1 week. But looking at the things that you can collect in Dawn of Titans comes down to Titans. You can collect relics. You can also even collect buildings. We've got the Eternal Shrine, which is a building that you can add to your collection that may not everyone have chosen to actually purchase with their gems. But when you're looking at these Titans, the ability to collect them and then blend that into, yet again, impacting your strategy, it really gives a unique feature to be able to go in and not just have an army of troops where you're constantly upgrading tanks or constantly upgrading ships or constantly upgrading just a single type of, your castle walls and your castle, weapons. Every single Titan brings something unique with it, whether it be elemental damage, whether it be a specific skill set. And with that, each Titan can get a different mix of skills. Yet again, you can see that that can impact your strategy. Ultimately, what this really offers you is the opportunity to create a very unique collection. That just because you and another DoT member might have the same Titan, your skills might be different, which impacts the type of relics that you also might choose to collect based off of your collection of Titans. So looking at it, there's really a lot that you can do, and here we'll continue to check out some of these different Titans. Again, you've seen now Astaroth, Daedalus, Jotun. Here we have Kamathi, who is a Mossman Titan, so she works beautifully with the Panthers. We also have here Siegfried, which is one of the newer Titans in Dawn of Titans, and also has the collection of the unique 5-star relic, which is the purple one there, that gives him a very different weapon design, different than his original. So customizing some of the looks to your Titans based off of even relics you attach. But again, let's come back to the graphics. Look at the detail that just goes into this. The design and detail on the weapon, the armor on Siegfried here, the movement, the temple around him, the lighting, the whole 9 yards. With that, again, you can continue and expand this collection really as far as you want as you continue to upgrade your Titan Hall and see all different things. But even the 3-star Titans are truly phenomenal. No need to get caught up in always going for 4-star everything and trying to compete because, hey, after all, Dawn of Titans is a game of progression. And honestly, some of the 3-star Titans and even 2-star Titans are some of my favorite. I'm a personal fan of Durat, who is a Titan that is relatively easy to get your hands on in Dawn of Titans. And again, the design to him, also his quote-unquote big brother, Drakor, very cool-looking Titans. So yet again, bringing it back to the graphics, of what you can add to your collection here really makes Dawn of Titans a unique game. And let's round it out with reason number 5 you should be playing Dawn of Titans. Because of the community. What's great about Dawn of Titans is it's not an individual-only game. You become part of an alliance as you work your way through the game, a team of 50 members, which may even be larger than that if you join an alliance with multiple teams. There are many alliances out there that have 2, 3, 4, or even 5 alliances, so you're looking at several hundred members within your own alliance community. Beyond your own alliance, the ability, of course, to interact with the larger DoT community, including the developers themselves. On the left, we've got Matt, we've got Haig, aka Quiff in the center, and Dom on the right. Every week on a Thursday morning, U.S. Eastern Central Time, they air a live stream at 9:30 for roughly an hour or so, where they share what's happening with the DoT game, what are some teasers of what's coming out. So it's always a great opportunity to interact within the actual developer side of things and see what's going on behind the scenes. Following that, we also have a very active Dawn of Titans YouTube community, running through some of the most common YouTube posters. We have up on the top, we've got Zalan and Bo, both part of the Non-Toxic family, along with a few other people that are on here. We've got The Brain, who, if you want to see some amazing maxed out stuff in Dawn of Titans, check out his channel. Godan, who has been YouTubing for Dawn of Titans, along with Boganora and Zalan, myself, for quite some time now for the game. You can check out some of his great game content. Sergion and Soldier, also great YouTubers that have progressively been growing over time and a little bit newer to the DoT YouTube feed, but definitely check them out. You've got ZadeGamer. He's been YouTubing for a while. Great tactics on showing you how to use Titans and take on some pretty large max defenses, while you yourself might not necessarily be at the same level in troops or Titans. And then we also have one of my fellow Alliance members, Radioactive, who is a new YouTuber and relatively newer gamer for Dawn of Titans, but he's creating a really cool series for newer players on his road to maxing an Edalus Ranger Titans. So if you're new to the game and want to see some progress, Radioactive has a very unique thread there. So check out all of the channels. All of the links to their channels will be down below in the comments. So, everyone, those are my 5 reasons that you should be playing Dawn of Titans. Again, we're looking at absolutely amazing graphics. We've got a various type of mixture of gameplay that you can get into. There definitely is strategy when going about this game. You've got the opportunity to create a very unique in-game collection of items, and the community itself is extremely awesome. Now, you can continue to interact with the DoT community through different things like the non-toxic band chat. Again, there's a link to that down below in the comments area. And you can also connect within my own personal line at chat that we have for Dawn of Titans. You can always reach out to it. The link for messaging me there is also down below. But both of them are great opportunities to network with the Dawn of Titans community. And even if you're just debating, do I want to play Dawn of Titans? Join the communities, reach out, check it out. I bet you'll love it. It's been something that's kept a lot of players playing daily, including myself, for the past year. So hopefully you enjoyed these 5 reasons to play DoT. Let me know your thoughts and if there's any other reasons why you think players and gamers alike should be playing Dawn of Titans. Once again, I'm GamingJAEGER. Thanks for watching this video. I'm out.